Good morning, Bird Brains. Today is a very exciting episode, or exciting day for me at least. I don't know how exciting the episode is going to be, but today we are recording the very first episode of the Between Two Wheels podcast. We mentioned it on a video quite a while ago. This has been a project in the making for quite some time now, but with the podcast setup, we didn't want to just do it half-assed. We want to do it right. We wanted to, make sure we have a quality product right off the bat. So we took our time in setting up the studio and everything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead I'll check back in with you guys when we get there. And here we are, guys. We are here at the studio, as you can tell by the nice fancy foam here. But the best way to show you guys the actual studio is fancy montage. Yeah, so that was all I recorded that entire night. I was very focused on the podcast, which I guess that's why I was there, so that's not so much of a bad thing. Yeah, if you're watching this video, the podcast is now live, but before you get all excited and go look for it, there's just a few things I want to tell you guys. So we released 2 episodes. That's not going to be normal. We're not usually going to be releasing 2 at a time. This is planning on being a bi-weekly upload, so once every other week. The reason we did 2 uploads this time is because our first episode was your typical first episode. It wasn't the high quality product that we wanted, so we decided to go ahead and upload the second one, which was the high quality product that we wanted, to give you guys kind of the we don't want you to watch the first episode or listen to the first episode and be like, wow, that was really terrible, and then never listen again. We want you to be able to immediately give us a second chance and listen to episode 2. Another note is that this is going to be available primarily on iTunes and Stitcher. I believe there will be some more sites, don't quote me on that. Roblox is handling all of this. I'm literally just the talent. But I'm going to include all of the links that you need down the description, just because it is a little bit hard to find right now because it is so new. So I'm going to help you out and just put every link that you can get to it down the description. That way, whatever you want, whatever service you use, you can go ahead and click on that. So without any further ado, see, got it right that time, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in a small 5-minute sample of the podcast, and hopefully you guys are excited for this, and we welcome all feedback. So please either go to the website, link in description, and leave us some feedback, or you can go ahead and leave it on the comment of this video if you've listened to the full episodes. Episode 1, I believe, is around 35 minutes. Episode 2 ran a little bit longer, around 50 minutes. Trust me, guys, both of them are well worth a listen. They both have great content. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy.
The touring seats come in at 13 inches wide, which, I mean, that's a big seat.
They do well for me, I will admit.
Once again, I am a rather big boy.
Large.
And I rode...
Does it have a cutout right here in the middle?
Yeah.
A little indentation.
That's right. That heat. So I Roadblock and I swapped bikes that one day on the Sisters.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all swapped on the Sisters.
On the Sisters.
On the Sisters.
Were they twins?
Yep.
No,
The triplets.
Oh.
And they're twisted.
Yeah.
Oh,
totally
yeah.
twisted. And he had the tall boy seat on there.
Yeah.
And just from sitting on the bike, not even riding it, I knew that I had to have that seat.
Yeah.
And that was matter of fact, that was the next thing I did.
Yeah, I remember.
Went and got. I saved
that was
up
shortly after the fire.
Yeah. The fire.
Did you have your seat on the bike during the fire?
No.
Or it was shortly after?
It was after.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Christmas.
Gotcha.
Because that's when I did the stage 1 and got my seat and my windshield.
Oh, so that was quite a while after.
Yeah.
At least a few months.
6 months, yeah.
Is that what my GoFundMe went to? Parts.
No, that bought me a new bed.
Okay.
That bought me a new bed, new
You're
mattress.
welcome. You're welcome.
Didn't pay for all the mattress, but it was
hell
good.
no, not the mattress you guys got.
Okay, so...
But the seat, man, the tall boy seat, I love it. I went from us going on like that Sisters ride to where, man, after the first 7,500 miles, I had to start adjusting my seat, wiggling around, moving my feet, trying
to clarify, he said 75 to 100, not after the first 7,500. Yeah, you start getting the wiggles.
Yeah, the wiggles, man. Just uncomfortable, and it didn't have. There wasn't support there, but I put that new tall boy seat on there.
It's a lazy boy, I'm telling you.
And absolutely, it is the geezer glide that it needs to be.
You have turned it into all you're missing is a cup holder at this point.
Yeah, see, when I get me a modular helmet.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. So then we can get the PA on here.
Yeah, then we get the PA. Yeah.
Oh, man.
There you go. All sorts of stuff. But yeah, those are mine.
So
so we talked about our top 5 mods each, and pretty much we all had the same or very similar mods. But what about bikes? So favorite bikes that either you plan to buy soon or in the near future, or you've owned, currently own even, or just a dream bike that you'd love to have if money was not an option. What would be yours, Ken?
All right, so I got to say, I love my bike. I love my Road Glider. I love everything about it. The only way that I can get more is because I don't have the special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is I want the ABS. That's a key safety factor that I would.
It's huge too. Now, coming from a non-ABS bike to an ABS bike, it takes some time to get used to, because when it kicks in,
I can learn.
Oh yeah. No,
it's
not hard.
I'm
to learn.
Teachable.
So, are you saying a Road Glide with ABS or a Road Glide Special?
Really just a Road Glide.
CVO Road Glide?
Oh man, if I had $40,000 to drop on a bike, absolutely would have me a CVO Road Glide.
It's only 36
plus tax.
But yeah, tax, title, and license, dealer fees, all that good stuff. I just love the Road Glide. I love the way it looks. It's not your typical motorcycle,
right?
In my opinion. So you think motorcycle, and you can stack out a dozen brands of cruiser style motorcycles, Dynas and Victories and all of them. And if you painted them all black, and just took the badges off, you're not really going to be able to tell unless you're already a motorcycle guy.
True. Right.
Which one's the Harley, which one's the Victory, and so forth. Mm-hmm. But then you get into the touring ones. Everyone freaking has that Batwing fairing. And it's an iconic Harley look. Mm-hmm. I give it that. But with the shark nose, that fixed fairing just changes everything.
Yeah.
And because in 2014 they did away with the Road Glide, and they brought it back for 2015 with the new Rushmore model, it looked completely different. I mean, it still had that shark nose look, but it was just different. And I hadn't seen a whole bunch of them. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want the bike that everyone had, and of course now,
about to say that changed.
Now everyone has it. But that's it. And then if I could do any mods to it, aside from what I listed, Trash Performance Turbo.
Oh Jesus, he's going way out.
Yeah. All right. So Ken on staying with the shark nose on the Road Glide,
adding a turbo to it.
Yeah, throwing a big
turbo
fucking turbo
ABS.
on it.
Yeah,
with ABS, you got to go fast, and then you got to be able to stop.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else do you need?
ABS has saved my ass. So, which would be a great transition here. My previous dream bike was the Triumph Speed Triple. I don't know what turned me onto it. I just saw it. It was ugly. It was different. It was weird. I wanted one. I went out and bought one. Had the ABS on it, and it was literally just what I thought was going to be my last ride. I was riding it to a Harley dealership to trade it in on what eventually became the Dyna. 70, 80 miles an hour on the access road. A construction truck pulls it right out in front of me. ABS saved my ass. And you guys know I'm a cocky rider. I would not admit that I could not, keep something up. If I hadn't have had ABS, I would not have stayed up. There's no way in hell. It was amazing. That much of a close call.
I've seen so many videos of motorcycles, of BMWs and Harleys, Ducatis, and all of them with the ABS on it, and having them do their demo, of course, to sell, upsell you into their ABS model.
Yeah.
And they've got the same guy that's been doing the same shit over and over and over again, but still, the performance is there.
It's there. You still have to learn how to use it, like proven. He said, like Roblox
it's proven technology.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. The flagship, or a preview of the flagship episodes of the Between Two Wheels podcast. Like I said, if you've got any feedback, please, we welcome it, good or bad. If you've got ideas for future topics or things that you want talked about on the show, go ahead and leave those down in the comments or over on the website as well. And go ahead and follow us on all the social medias, usernames here and down in the description as well. Well guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. A lot of exciting things coming up. We got Rot Rally, probably already happened, maybe. Yeah, probably already happened by the time you're seeing this video, but event videos are coming soon, so be excited for that. Also, Father's Day ride, don't forget if that hasn't passed already. Yeah, riding Father's Day. If I have a event set up for that, link in the description. If not, keep a lookout for it on my Facebook page. Well guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.